everybody, in today's video I want to talk about the Monster High X Barbie's collector doll that recently came out. As you can see, I received my doll today, which is super exciting. This is the box design for the doll. As you can see, this is a typical collector doll box design. We have the typical black box with imagery of the doll on it. Also, the box has two sleeves that you can pull off. Something I want to mention is I already prepared the box for the video, so I took off the plastic window cover so that there won't be a reflection visible. Starting with the front of the packaging, on the front we have this beautiful image of the doll itself, and above the doll it says Barbie. Also down here it says Monster High Collector. Then on the side we can see another image of the doll and it says 80th Mattel, so it is a doll celebrating the 80th anniversary of Mattel. Also it says Made in China down here, and on the back of the packaging we see a head shot of the doll itself wearing the sunglasses. Now this image really makes me want this doll. It's so stunning. And on this side it only basically says Barbie and there is no other image on it, as you can see. You can take the sleeves off, which is what I will be doing now. Also, excuse fingerprints. I don't know why, but these boxes tend to show fingerprints easily, which is super annoying. This is what we are greeted with when we take off the sleeves. We see the doll beautifully displayed in the packaging. Also, the imagery on the inside of the packaging is stunning as well. We have a Frankie Barbie head sketched right there, and also other artworks of the doll itself. Down here it says Scream Age Fashion Model, which is so Monster High. Monster High loves doing puns, and this is just a nice detail. As you can see, I moved the Frankie Roberts doll to the side because I want to insert some pictures of the Barbie 50th anniversary doll. I just noticed a lot of similarities between these two dolls, so the Frankie Roberts and the 50th anniversary Barbie doll. And I feel like no one talked about this yet, so let us talk about it. As you can see, they are basically the same. Now, the Frankie Stein is obviously Monster High-ified, so she obviously has her signature characteristics, like her different colored eyes, her black and white hair, also some lightning details here and there, her stitches. And the 50th anniversary Barbie looks more like the original one, which was introduced by Mattel in 1959. Now, the original Barbie was a fashion doll that looked like an adult woman, which was a huge contrast to the baby dolls that were popular at the time. She was initially available in blonde or brunette with a black and white striped swimsuit. The Frankie Roberts doll also wears this black and white striped swimsuit, so it's basically an homage to the past. Another detail that both of these dolls have in common is that both came with the Solo in the Spotlight fashions. The Solo in the Spotlight fashion pack was one of the earliest and most wanted fashion packs released for Barbie, likely in the early 1960s. And just like everything Barbie from the 60s, the Solo in the Spotlight outfit is a very famous one. It is basically popular due to the fashion capturing classic 1960s glamour. Coming back to this beautiful Frankie Stein doll, now she obviously has her signature characteristics like the stitches, the mismatched eyes, her black and white hair, etc. But she still pays homage to the original Barbie. Now, I strongly believe that they designed the Frankie after the 50th anniversary re-release Barbie doll. I mean, this doll's box imagery and display, also the fashions and the accessories she came with are pretty much the same as what they did for Frankie. On the side of the packaging from the inside, we have another image of Frankie. In this one, Frankie is still wearing her bathing suit. Then on the other side, she is in her Solo in the Spotlight gown. And on the back side of the inner packaging, you can see the Barbie font, a text explaining what's inside. And down here we have a logo, which is basically the Barbie head, just Monster High-ified or Frankie-fied. And below the head it says Monster High Collector doll. Alright, before going into the doll itself and all of her details, let us read out the text on the backside. It says, for the 80th anniversary of Mattel, we are bringing two of the legendary toy makers' celebrated dolls together in a monster mashup. Barbie the Icon meets Frankie the Icon, and this Scream Age fashion model sizzles in an electric lurk. Paying homage to the original 1959 Barbie, Frankie Stein is all stitched up for a beach day in her striped swimsuit, lightning bolt sunnies, and hoop earrings. And rest assured, she has an outfit change at the ready to take her from day to fright. After all, every ghoul needs a little black dress in her repertoire. In a dark gown that glitters like the night sky, she is all set for her solo in the spotlight at the scariest soiree in Malibu. Let's take a closer look at the doll itself now. Alright, as you can see, the doll is finally out of the box. Now, before we go into the details of the doll itself, I want to go over her accessories first. The doll comes with this beautiful mesh fabric piece, which is basically a scarf or a cloth. You can also fold it up like this. And then you could pose her holding the scarf in her hand. Something like so. Then this doll also comes with these glasses. Now, these glasses are a first for Monster High dolls. You can basically fold them up. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that this wasn't possible before. Then this doll also comes with these two fishnet arm sleeves. For the arm sleeves, I can say that my doll will probably not wear them because I've seen in pictures on Instagram that they can stain the doll, and I don't want this happening to my doll. Also, for the doll to be able to wear these arm sleeves, you have to remove this tag, and I don't want to remove it, so everything is gonna stay as is. And lastly, Frankie also comes with this choker and this black gown. And this black dress has a little red flower on the side. Let us take a closer look at the doll now. Here we have the beautiful Frankie Stein. Let's talk about the makeup first. As you can see, she is wearing blue eyeshadow that fades into black and then again into blue. And she also wears this vibrant red lipstick. And as you can see, this doll has a side glance. Now, this is actually pretty common with newer Monster High's collector dolls. In this case, it definitely makes sense because the old Barbie also had a side glance. They just wanted to reference and pay homage to that again. Also, I feel like Frankie's eyebrows are pretty pointy, and I get that because the old Barbie, like the first ever Barbie, also had really pointy eyebrows. So they probably tried to replicate that or hint at that again. Now, I don't have a #1 Barbie, but I do have a gold elastic Frankie Stein, and I just wanted to compare the two just by looking at them. I feel like Frankie Roberts has bigger lips than the first edition Frankie, and her eyes are also a little smaller, more cat eye shaped. Frankie is also wearing these silver chromed hoop earrings with a skull attached to the top. And of course, this Frankie is wearing her hair in that iconic ponytail hairstyle. This Frankie doll also has painted finger and toenails, which is something that we've never seen like that on a Monster High doll before. This Frankie doll is wearing a black and white bathing suit with a zigzag pattern reminiscent of lightning, and the black zigzag lines have glitter on them, which is super cool. Frankie is also wearing this paper tag that says "Genuine Frankie" by Mattel, and that is obviously a reference to the older Barbie. For shoes, this Frankie Stein doll wears these sandals or slippers with these object heels. If you're a Monster High fan, you can probably already tell what these are. These are the skeletts of Frankie. Now, this is her skelett, the one that represents her. Something I didn't tell you about is that I actually ordered 2 Frankie dolls. So I still have one in box and then I have this one out of box. And I really want to put this out of box Frankie doll in her solo in the spotlight dress so that I can have both fashions on display, because the one in box obviously wears her bathing suit. Let us change this Frankie's fashions and put her into that dress. Since I am aware that the dress can stain, I will put my Frankie doll in this foil. That is basically it, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video. So for the future, I would love Mattel to do something like that again, maybe with Claudine and cross her with the first ever black Barbie. But for now, I am also super happy with what they have already given us. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future content I'll create. With that, I hope you have a fantastic day and I'll hopefully see you next time again. Bye!